Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel English with Lokhinder Das. Today in this new and lucrative video, I would like to talk about one of the most important parts of English grammar. It's collective noun. Today I would like to discuss what is collective noun. After that, I would like to talk about a few useful and important collective nouns. So let's talk about what is collective noun. You know, a collective noun is a noun that refers to a group of people or objects or animals. So let's move on to a few useful collective nouns. First of all, I would like to discuss train. You know, if you go to a desert, if you go to Rajasthan in India, you can see lots of camels, because camels are called the ships of desert. So you can see lots of camels over there in a desert, and those camels walk together very slowly, and they look like a train from far behind. They look like a train. So the group of camel is called a train of camel. So you need to remember it. Sometimes we forget due to lack of practice. The group of camel is called a train of camel. And let's move on to my next collective noun. It is tower. You know, if you go to Africa, you can see lots of giraffes, and the necks of those giraffes are really taller. It's their habitual accent. They are so fond of eating green leaves, and that's why their necks are really longer. So those necks look like a tower from far behind. So the groups of giraffes are called towers. You know, a group of giraffe is called a tower of giraffe. So if you can see lots of giraffes, you can tell last Sunday I saw a tower of giraffe. So let's move on to my next collective noun. It's litter. You know, we are so fond of puppies. We see lots of different puppies, different colorful puppies all around us. So the group of puppies is called a litter of puppies. So I have seen a litter of puppies on road. So let's move on to my next collective noun. It's pit, P-I-T, pit. It's really so important and so useful to know this type of collective nouns to increase your stock of words, to enrich your vocabulary. So if you see many snakes in a hole, you can say, I have seen a pit of snakes, a pit of snakes. So snakes, when they are all together in group, they are called a pit of snake. Let's move on to my next idiom. It is called next collective noun. It's of course troop. TROOP, troop. You know, when you see lots of monkeys all together, they are playing, you can say, today I have seen a troop of monkey, a troop of chimpanzees as well. So the group of monkeys or the group of chimpanzees are called troops, TROOPS, troops. Let's move on to my next collective noun. It's a gang, G-A-N-G, gang. So what does it mean? If you see lots of dacoits, lots of robbers, they are called a gang of robbers or a gang of dacoits. Let's move on to my next collective noun. It's bevy, V-E-V-Y, bevy. So when lots of women are all together, they are called a bevy of women or a bevy of ladies. Next, move on to my next next collective noun. It's of course clutter, C-L-U-T-T-E-R, clutter. What does it mean? A clutter means a group of cats. A clutter means a group of cats. So can you tell me what is the group of dogs called? What is the collective noun of dogs? Now I am going to tell you the collective noun of dogs. You know, the collective noun of dogs is called pack, P-A-C-K, pack. a pack of dogs, or you can also say a kennel of dogs. Let's move on to my next collective noun, very very important, and it is of course herd. Herd, herd. You know, different animals are so fond of eating green grasses and green leaves. Those animals basically are called, their groups are called herds. So when you see a group of elephants, you can say, instead of saying group, you can say, last Sunday I saw a herd of elephants. You can also say a herd of cows. The group of cows is also called herd. Let's move on to my next collective noun. It is flock. You know, whenever you see lots of sheep grazing all together in a field, you can say, I have seen a flock of sheep. And the collective noun of birds, when you see lots of birds are flying together in the sky, you can also say, I saw a flock of birds in the sky. So different types of collective nouns. It's really hard to recollect those collective nouns without practicing. So more and more we need to practice, because if you don't practice, you can't remember these words. And I try to practice these words. I try to teach my students these words again and again, so that I can memorize these words. So if you want to learn English, if you want to speak English, if you want to be passionate over speaking English, you need to memorize these words again and again, time and again. So let's move on to my next collective noun. It's obviously soul, S-H-O-A-L, soul. So what is the collective noun of fish? You know, the collective noun or fish is called soul. So a soul of fish, a group of fish is called a soul of fish. And you know, we often use a group of boys, a group of girls. So when lots of girls and boys they are all together, we can say that they are the group of boys or group of girls. Let's move on to my next collective noun. It is also very very important. It's troop. T-R-O-O-P, troop. What does it mean? A troop means a group of monkeys or a group of chimpanzees. When you see lots of chimpanzees and monkeys all together, you can say, I have seen a troop of monkeys or a troop of chimpanzees. So these are the collective nouns. They are very very useful and important. Try to memorize these collective nouns again and again, so that you can be a master of English. You can achieve mastery over English. So I think I have discussed whatever I memorized from my memory. I try to expose those collective nouns which I memorized. And if you practice these, if you memorize these again and again, time and again, over and again, it will be helpful to speak English, and it will be definitely helpful to be a master of speaking English, to be a master in communicating, in expressing yourself as an adept person in English. So whatever you know, try to speak. Whatever you derive from different sources, try to expose it. This way you need to learn, this way you need to practice English. I do so, I make mistakes, and whenever I make mistakes, I feel so glad. I feel super excited, because failure is the pillar of success. I tell you again and again, time and again, the more you fail in life, the better you become. So don't get scared of failure. Don't get scared. Don't fear failure. Try to be a failure fast. Without being a failure, you can't get success in life. So I try my level best to speak English, and whatever I gain from different sources, I try to pose it in front of you. I try to radiate it. I try to impart it. I try to, of course, share it with all of you. That's it from my end. That is the end of today's video. If you like this video, please share it more and more, and please help others to know this type of collective nouns, phrases, idioms, expression to learn English and to speak English again and again. So that is the end of today's video. I'm going to wrap up this video, and if you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe my channel, and please don't forget to share this video, because this video is gonna be so helpful for others, and your share is really so essential for others. So I would like to urge you, please subscribe this channel, and please motivate me, please encourage me, please inspire me to upload such educational videos. So thank you very much once and again from my end for watching this video. Stay tuned with this channel and keep going, and stay blessed and stay happy. Have a nice day. Thank you very much.